Alright, so, as quite a few probably remember, I used to be a very, very active trader back in the day. I still trade sometimes now, but I'm not quite as active as I used to be. I used to be like a major trader on the trade servers all day long, every day, on TF2 Outpost, on TF2 Trading Post, which is an old-ass website that you probably don't even remember, on Source-Op forums, on everything, man. I was in there, I was making that bank, you know what I mean? I was about that money, that moolah, you know. I was in there. I was trading all day long, every day. It was my thing for like all the time, right? And I've ran across quite a few people in my day, like a lot of really crazy and weird people back in my day, especially scammers. So I had an idea. Why not make a series where I talk about various scammers that I've run into. Now, some of these scammers stories will probably be more educational, informative, you know, hey, watch out for this, be careful of this guy, or be careful of this type of scam, you know, whatever. I've done this shit before in the past, but, you know, maybe to refresh your memory and stuff like that. But some of these will also just be funny and weird and odd because, again, I've ran into some really fucking weird people in my day of trading, okay? Like, some just really, really odd people. Like, I think I started trading about the very first Halloween update was when I very first started like doing trading stuff and like caring about hats and stuff like that in TF2. So I played TF2 like way back like in 2008 or 2009 I think, like way back, like after it first released, and I was like really into it then, and I stopped playing, and then trading came out and I got right back into it, you know. So I've been here for a while, obviously. So back in the day, way back in the day, back when dinosaurs roamed the earth, there was this website, it was a forum called Source-Op. Now, Source-Op wasn't exactly for trading, but it became really big thanks to its trading subforums. There's like a item trading and item selling subforums. So, you know, we'd all go there, we'd list our shit there, make a forum post, bump the forum posts, you know, get offers, try and hit up people on their forum posts. This is like some old ass shit. This was back before TF2 Outpost was a thing, okay? This is back when like the only trading website we had was TF2 TP, which is an old ass site. It is really old. Back in the day, it was kind of awful. I think it's a lot better now, but I haven't used it in a while because I only use like TF2 Outpost anymore, but you know, just it was old as shit, okay? Like a million years old. And back then, Source-Op was like the main way to do stuff when it come to like selling things for real money, because back then it was still kind of weird, you know. It was like, oh, you're gonna drop $1,000 on fucking pixels, you weirdo? The fuck is wrong with you? Are you stupid? You know, so like it was still weird. It wasn't like today where if someone like says, oh yeah, hey, I got $10,000, let me buy this hat, it's not nearly as normal as it is today. You know what I mean? Like today, it's totally normal. Oh, you want to buy some pixels for $1 million? Go ahead, man. It's all you. Do your thing. Back then, it was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're gonna pay money for pixels, you weirdo? You know, it was so different back then. I mean, there were still people doing it, and of course there was still a market for it, but it wasn't nearly as big, I guess. It wasn't as like common as it is now. Like nowadays, you know, it's totally fine. So, Source-Op was the place to go back then if you want to sell your shit for money, and of course, this is where some scammers would hang out on. So one of these scammers was totally different than any scammer I ever met. Now, obviously, he was Russian. Back in the day, every fucking scammer and their mother was a Russian. Now, I have a little conspiracy theory about this, and that was that these people were actually not Russian, and they were just using a VPN or a proxy or some shit like that, and they were just pretending to be Russian by, you know, talking all weird and, like, you know, not typing in proper English, and, you know, doing that weird, like, that smiley face that only Russians do, where they don't have the eyes, it's just a smile. And that's like the premier Russian smiley face, you know? So, like, you know you're talking to a Russian if they do that smiley face, if they do it just without, like, without the colon or whatever the fuck, and you have, like, the little parentheses, and there you go, it's just a smile, no eyes, and it's really weird, very Russian, I think. So, you know, whatever. That was just, like, the thing back then, okay? So, this one scammer makes a post. I think he made the post. I think he made it because it says, guys, please, sorry about that. I'll return items to all 45 people who got scammed. That's a lot of people, okay? 45 people? That's a lot of people to fuck over. Just letting you know, like, this guy was like the man, okay? He was a big ballin' when it comes to scamming, alright? So, he made this post, and it was him talking to someone else. I guess one of his, like, victims, someone he scammed. and he's telling him like his story, his backstory, his lore, you know, his real life lore. And it's all about how he's gay. Okay? He's gay, lives in Russia, and he was having sex with his boyfriend. Okay? Typical gay Russian story, you know, nothing out of the blue here. But then it goes weird, okay? Apparently his boss, I don't know how his boss found him and his boyfriend fucking, but you know, I mean, I guess Russia's just different like that. His boss found him, took pictures of him fucking his, you know, boyfriend. Naturally, that's what you do in Russia, I guess. And so, you know, he decided to blackmail this guy and said that, you know, if he doesn't do what he asks, he's going to show his friends, his school, his teachers, his dad, these pictures of him fucking his boyfriend, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's illegal, but it's Russia, so I don't know. But, you know, so he decides that, okay, I gotta listen to him. I don't want my dad seeing this, because apparently, and this is what he says, I'm not even fucking, like, joking, that if his dad sees those pictures of him fucking his boyfriend, his dad will kill them, because he hates gays or whatever. He hates gay boys, and if his dad finds out that he's a gay boy, his dad's gonna fucking end his life. Okay, like that's crazy. That's serious. Okay, that's serious. So he decides to go ahead and let his boss tell him what to do. So his boss, you know, being the smart boy he is, obviously asks him, okay, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go scam TF2 items for me, but not just any team. You gotta scam big items. You gotta give me lots of money. You wanna know why? Because I want an island in the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, that was his fucking alibi, was that his boss caught him fucking his boyfriend and was gonna tell everyone with pictures, unless he bought him an island in the Pacific Ocean with scammed hat money. Okay, are we following me here? You guys caught up? So that was his alibi here. That was why he was so sorry. It wasn't him. He didn't want to do it. Okay, he didn't want to scam. He's not like that. He's a good boy. He's a good gay Russian boy. Okay, he just wanted to appease his boss and buy him that Pacific Ocean island that he's always wanted. Okay, do you understand why I think this is like the weirdest shit ever? Yeah. This is big ass fucking, like, you know, wall of text from a Steam conversation this guy posted. But it's one of my favorite stories because it always sticks out in my mind. Like, who the fuck says that? Who the fuck says, yeah, first of all, I'm gay. Second of all, I'm being blackmailed by my boss. Third of all, I gotta buy him a Pacific Ocean island. Okay, I gotta steal hats in a video game until I have enough money to buy a fucking island. Okay? I mean, they just scammed 45 people. So, I mean, let's say he scammed roughly $100 from each person, okay? And that's probably like the minimum that he would scam, but let's say $100 from each person. That's $4,500. That's a decent amount of money right there. Like, it's not much, definitely not island money, but that's like a used car, okay? That's like a used car. That's like a nice used car. You gotta buy like a shitty Mustang with that, alright? So, that's pretty good. That's a lot of money for scamming hats on the internet. So, you know, he was getting there. He was getting there. He was definitely getting there. So, I don't know, just something I thought was funny enough to share with you guys, because it always makes me giggle when I think about it. Because, like, just what a fucking outlandish story. Like, what the fuck, dude? And I think this is, like, what cemented, like, the whole Russian scammer, like, stereotype thing. By the way, do you have you guys, like, a date when this is posted? May 25th, 2011. That's 5 years. I'm sorry. That's 5 years ago. Math is really hard, okay? Simple subtraction, not my forte. Okay, shut the fuck up. I'm stupid. I admit it. But yeah, this is an old ass dude, okay? Like, this is 5 years ago, alright? So that's crazy in my mind, like how I still remember this shit. But I mean, I don't think I would ever forget a story like that, because that's just too fucking outlandish and nuts to, like, forget. You know what I mean? But like I said, maybe this will be a new series if you guys like it. If you don't, that's cool too. Anyways, thank you for listening to me talk about a gay Russian boy scamming hats for a personal island in the Pacific Ocean. I love you. Thank you so much. GG. Peace the fuck out.